Hello, friends, followers, clients of mine. I wanted to take this opportunity to film a video and give you some real-time live updates on my life, as opposed to write out some 10-minute email with a lot of words on the screen. I figured I'd take the time to create a slightly rambly 5 minutes worth of video, of true quality video, live from my apartment to your home screens, wherever you are. Maybe you're commuting by train, but I'm glad you're watching. So life update number one, my partner and I just came back from Hawaii this morning. Like truly, we landed at 4:20 a.m., walked in our apartment by 5:30 a.m., which is very disorienting because that's usually a time that I'm leaving to go to work. So to come back and crash for 3 hours, I'm running on some questionable quality sleep right now, but we're rocking and rolling, and I wanted to get this video out to you guys before the day was done. Now, second big life update, and the real true juicy part of this video is to tell you all that we are moving. Come the end of May, we will be moving out of Chicago and moving to Memphis, Tennessee. Quite a few reasons for this move. I'll just start with it's warmer. It's got a cheaper cost of living, so that's something that we're looking toward purchasing a home. And our third reason is we've got a nice built-in community there. My partner, Carly, who many of you have hopefully met by now or seen on my social media, she was actually born and raised in Memphis, and all of her family still lives there, and we have a lot of friends that live there, particularly in the theater community. So the fact that we can already move to a place with a built-in community is very appealing to us. And believe it or not, I've already secured a job, and I will be continuing to work as a personal trainer and getting a bit more into some group training as well. And honestly hoping to up my leadership and potential managerial opportunities at this gym, because it's going to be a much smaller local gym. I mean, everything is going to be a third of the size, Memphis to Chicago, right? So I'm really excited to kind of dive deeper into my career. But, you know, having said that, it's a very, very bittersweet departure for many personal and social reasons, like the friends and community we've established here. But personally, just on a selfish note, my career. I moved here, as you know, a lot of you know, I moved here to pursue theater and to go down that route. And after trying my hand at every aspect of the theater industry, I just completely fell in love with fitness and gave this a whirl. And gosh, 3.5 years later, I believe I've established a name for myself, my mission working with female strength athletes, getting into the kettlebells, the barbells, and free weights. And I've truly grown to love my Lincoln Square Athletic Club environment and friends that have become colleagues and vice versa, and clients. I mean, a lot of you watching this are personal training clients of mine, whether we've trained once or we train twice a week, right? It's become a personal relationship for me. And I know some of you might also be feeling a bit bitter about my departure, and it's truly not an easy one. And I really wanted to take the opportunity to relay that to y'all in live real time. I'm excited for the opportunities. We're very excited for the next chapter of our lives together as a couple and myself in my career, but very, very heartbroken to be leaving such a beautiful and amazing community of clients. I should mention that although we're moving at the end of May, I will actually be leaving Lincoln Square Athletic Club at the end of March, so the end of this coming month, because I'm going to be taking 5 weeks to go live and travel in Switzerland. So whether you know or not, my family is actually of Swiss descent. I'm a dual citizen of Switzerland, so I have a lot of family and friends that live there, and I'm going to be taking about 5 weeks to live in Zurich, in the main city, like right smack dab in the middle of the city. I got a pretty sweet deal with a student housing situation related to my family. And I'm just gonna take the chance to kind of bookend the end chapter of Chicago and starting the new chapter in Memphis, just taking this 5 weeks for myself. I'm traveling solo to travel and to educate myself and to see friends and family that I don't get to see very often, and just kind of be a bit of my own nomadic, independent gal out there. Definitely stay tuned for a lot of social media posts, more emails. I'm hoping to up these e-blasts to 2 times a week and just kind of give you a slice of life from what I'm doing on a regular basis when it comes to training, because I will be working out there with limited resources, but I'll be working out. I will be eating, right? And I'll be seeing a lot of people and traveling the country, as well as I will be launching an opportunity to start online training. So for those of you who are current clients and you're freaking out, like, what are you gonna do without Nikki? Hold on, there's an opportunity to start some online training. But for those of you who haven't trained with me or don't really understand or know anything what I mean by online training, happy to talk about it and discuss it, because I want to create options where my clients can pick a la carte programs like, Nikki, I just want you to tell me what to do for 30 minutes, but I'm not ready for a full commitment. Whereas those more committed folks might want a monthly subscription to my online training platform. I'm not going to be advertising this very publicly. I want this to kind of just be like a select few, 5, 10, maybe 15 clients at the most that I'm working with, so I can give you as much of my undivided attention and we can follow up and check in on a regular basis. So stay tuned for that coming at the end of March. I'll be launching my website and be talking to you about program offerings, costs of it, and what it might mean to work together. Now, before this gets a little longer, I think we've already passed the 5-minute mark. If you're interested in chatting about anything, fitness, nutrition, my move, online training options, the Oscars, because who watched that? I did. I was in Hawaii and I watched the Oscars. Feel free to scroll down to the bottom of this email and look at all the dates. I have a few time options next week for some 15-minute phone calls. So if y'all are interested in just hopping on the phone and just, you know, talking about fitness or training, let's do it. Hit me up, whether it's through text, email, phone call. Let's hook something up. All right, thank you so much for watching this video. Really excited for the next steps. And just know that this is gonna keep going. This e-blast is just getting started, all right? Thank you so much for following, and